Okay, so you're finally ready to go after that dream job. You've been working towards this, right?
Yeah, you've got the skills, you've got the experience, you've put in the work. But
you're staring at your CV and it's just not popping.
It's not popping off the page. It's not quite there yet, is it?
And it's that first hurdle.
It is.
That you have to clear to even get your foot in the door.
Yeah. And so many people get hung up on this thing. They think they need to cram everything in there, every little detail, every award they won in grade school.
Right. I got Employee of the Month, one time.
Yeah. So today we're going to do a deep dive. We're going to help you revamp that CV, get it noticed for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing we got to ditch
is
this idea that more is always better. And specifically, we're talking about unnecessary personal information.
Okay. So like my address.
Yeah. So your full postal address. I mean, back in the day, sure, that was important. But now, not so much.
Right. With the advent of email.
Exactly. It's all digital. They don't need to, physically mail you anything. And frankly, it's a privacy concern.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. So what about...
So just city, country. If it's location specific, that's all you need.
Got it. Okay. So my address, kind of condense that. What about like age, marital status? Should those stay or go?
Those should definitely go. It's really about your qualifications. Can you do the job or not? Your personal life shouldn't be a factor in that.
Yeah, I guess you don't want to get into any like HR.
We're talking about qualifications, not whether you're a good fit for their, company picnic.
Right, exactly. Okay, so we're striking that from the CV too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And speaking of things that need to go, let's talk about your work history.
Oh, no.
Not every single job you've ever had needs to be on there.
But I had a summer job when I was like 16. And I thought I really learned a lot from that. Should that go on there?
Well, think about it this way. Does that job relate at all to the career you're trying to build now?
Not really, no.
Yeah. So if it's not relevant, if it doesn't showcase transferable skills, it's probably best to leave it off. You want to highlight the experiences that make you the best candidate for this specific job.
Okay. So like I waited tables for a couple of years.
Right.
But I'm going for, trying to be like a software developer.
Right. So you got to ask yourself, okay, waiting tables, what did I learn from that?
Yeah.
Customer service.
Sure.
Working under pressure. Time management. Communication, exactly.
Right.
Those are all valuable skills that you can highlight. Even though it's not directly related to software development, you just got to spin it in a way that shows them you have what it takes.
Okay, so I see. So like instead of saying waited tables and served customers, I could say successfully managed customer interactions in a fast-paced, demanding environment.
There you go. That's framing it the right way. You're showing them you can handle the heat.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we've tackled unnecessary information and the myth of listing every single job you've ever had.
Yeah.
What's next?
Okay, let's be real for a second. It should go without saying, but
don't lie.
Honesty is absolutely crucial.
Yeah.
Because it can be tempting to, make yourself sound a bit more impressive than you are, but trust me, it's not worth the risk.
Yeah. It always comes back to bite you, doesn't it?
It always does. Background checks are standard these days. And if you get caught in a lie, even a small one, it just destroys your credibility. It's just not worth it. Be authentic. Be yourself.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So authenticity is key. What about hobbies and interests? A lot of people put that on their CV. Should that stay or should that go?
That's a tricky one. It's not a simple yes or no. Because look, if you have a hobby that directly relates to the job you're applying for, absolutely put it on there. Like, if you're applying to be a graphic designer and you're a photographer in your spare time, that shows passion. It shows you have an eye for design.
But if you like to, collect stamps.
Yeah, if you're really into model trains, probably not going to be relevant.
Probably not going to help you land that job.
Exactly. So the key is to ask yourself, does this hobby demonstrate a skill or quality that would be valuable to this employer? If the answer is no, leave it off.
Got it. Okay, so be selective about the hobbies. I'm starting to feel like I've added too much to my CV. What about those general statements? Like I'm a hard worker or I'm a team player. Should those go?
Yeah, those vague claims, those buzzwords, they're just fluff. You got to back them up with concrete examples. Anyone can say they're a hard worker. But show them.
Yeah, give me an example. Don't tell me. Show me.
Exactly. So instead of saying I'm a problem solver, tell them about a specific problem you solved at work and what the positive outcome was.
Oh, I like that.
Quantify your accomplishments. Use numbers if you can. Did you increase sales by a certain percentage? Did you streamline a process and save the company money? Those are the things that grab their attention.
Okay, so show, don't tell.
Exactly. That's the key.
All right, that makes a lot of sense. So we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
What's the final thing? The final pitfall we need to avoid.
Okay, this is a big one. And that is not tailoring your CV to each specific job that you're applying for.
Oh. So I shouldn't just have like a master CV that I send out to everybody.
That's a common mistake. Think of it this way. You're not going to wear the same outfit to a job interview as you would to a wedding, right?
Right.
You dress for the occasion. Your CV should be the same way. Each job you apply for is going to have different requirements, different skills they're looking for. You need to highlight the experiences that align with that specific job description.
Oh, so I've got to go through and really tweak my CV for every single application.
You got it. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but trust me, it makes a huge difference. When a hiring manager sees a CV that's clearly tailored to their job posting, it shows them you're genuinely interested, you've taken the time to understand what they're looking for, and you're more likely to be a good fit.
Wow. Okay. This has been incredibly helpful. I feel like I'm finally ready to create a CV that's gonna get noticed.
And just remember, your CV is your first impression. It's your chance to shine, so make it count.
This deep dive has been a masterclass in how to craft the perfect CV. What are you waiting for out there? Take these tips, put them into action, and go get that dream job.